Before you even say a word, you've already made a statement. Today, we're going to talk about something we all use but maybe don't think about enough: our professional attire. This isn't just about clothes. It's a powerful, silent language that says a ton about who we are. So, I want you to really think about this for a second. Whether you're walking into a huge meeting or just hopping on a video call, your appearance is speaking for you. The big question is, what message is it sending? Our source material brings up this really great term, al-hindam. It's an Arabic word that means so much more than just clothes. It's this whole idea that your appearance is a nonverbal message, one that communicates everything from your personality and values to your self-discipline and respect for your workplace. It's the full package. So, where does the impact of our attire really begin? You might think it's all about what your boss or your clients think, but actually, the first person it affects is you. It all starts inside our own heads. Let's get into the psychology of it. And hey, this isn't just some vague feel-good idea. There's real science behind it. Psychologists actually have a name for it: enclothed cognition. It means the clothes we wear literally change the way we think and act. The simple act of putting on something professional can flip a switch in your brain, shifting you into a more focused, capable mindset. And just look at the benefits here. When you feel put together on the outside, it genuinely boosts your confidence on the inside. That daily ritual of getting ready, that builds discipline. And both of those things together, well, they seriously ramp up your motivation to get in there and crush it. Okay, so dressing the part changes how we feel about ourselves. But what about the story it tells everyone else? Now we're going to zoom out and look at how our clothes help build our professional identity out in the world. Here's the bottom line. Your attire is basically your professional uniform, even if your job doesn't have an official one. It's a visual signal of your commitment and your attention to detail. Really, it's your personal brand in action. Think of it like this. You're sending out three really clear signals. First, you're showing you belong, that you respect the profession and the people you work with. Second, you're showing that you take your work seriously. And third, you're signaling a commitment to a high standard. And that is the absolute foundation of trust. All right, let's look at a real-world example where this is just mission critical every single day: the teaching profession. For a teacher, what they wear is so much more than an outfit. It's actually a teaching tool. This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's a reminder that students are always learning from their teachers' actions, not just their words. A teacher's appearance is basically a daily silent lesson in what professionalism and respect look like. So a teacher's professional dress is doing a few things at once. It helps establish them as a respectable authority figure. It subtly teaches values like order and taking pride in your appearance. And maybe most importantly, it models the kind of professional behavior students will need when they enter the workforce themselves. And all of this creates this really positive feedback loop. When a teacher projects professionalism through how they look, it helps set a more serious, focused tone for the whole classroom. And that can lead to better behavior and a stronger learning environment for everyone. So, we've seen the impact on the individual, and we've seen it in the classroom. Now, let's zoom out one last time to the biggest picture. How does the way an entire team presents itself shape the image of the whole organization? It's totally true, right? You walk into any place, a school, a company, a clinic, and that first glance at the staff gives you an instant subconscious impression about the organization's standards. When a whole team looks professional, they're sending a unified message. They're saying, we respect our mission, we're serious about what we do, and we respect you. That consistency is what builds incredible trust and credibility with clients, parents, anyone you interact with. Now, let's be super clear about something. This is not about being stuffy or spending a fortune on clothes. It's not about forcing everyone to look exactly the same. The goal here isn't conformity, it's communication. And the real key is just finding the right balance. So what we're talking about here is moderation, not showing off. It's about being modest and appropriate for your particular workplace, not following some rigid style. And it's really about showing timeless respect for your job, not just chasing whatever's trendy this week. And we want to leave you with this final thought. Even though it says education, it really applies to every single one of us. Your work is a message you send out to the world, and your attire, well, that's one of its loudest, quietest languages. So, the question to ask yourself is, what is yours saying?